call the member for Campbelltown.
Thank you, Mr Acting Speaker. I rise today to commend the Campbelltown Local Area Command for all the work they do for the people of Campbelltown in keeping our community safe, along with all their work to make Campbelltown a community for all. Since the time of settlement in Campbelltown, the Local Area Command has been on the front lines of community, working to ensure that all residents can feel safe and well protected from harm. Since its humble beginnings, the Command has grown significantly over the last 100 years to now being one of the largest local area commands from and across New South Wales. The Campbelltown region is one of the largest in New South Wales in terms of population, making the work of our local police all the more challenging. Campbelltown is a very diverse community and we have a very diverse command to match. This ensures that all members of our community can feel that their police force is an accurate representation and makeup of the society of which we live in. Our local area command is led by Superintendent Wayne Benson, and Superintendent Benson and his senior team, including but not limited to Detective Inspector Greg Inga and Detective Senior Constable Justin Gallagher, have worked hard over the last few years to bring down the rate of crime in the Campbelltown region, as have others before them. The latest statistics from the Bureau of Crime Statistics and Research shows that between the end of 2014 and the end of 2015, the overall incidence of crime fell by 3.5%. These statistics, in no small part, are due to the Campbelltown Local Command's hard-working policing crime and creating a positive environment in the Campbelltown region where possible. Campbelltown Local Area Command has also been at the forefront of domestic violence prevention across the region. In the past, Campbelltown has had one of the highest rates of domestic violence incidents in Sydney and the third highest across New South Wales. Domestic violence, as we know, Mr Acting Speaker, is a scourge on our society, and we must always continue to strive to do more to protect victims of domestic violence. The CampbelltownLAC has been doing everything it can to reduce the rates of domestic violence in the city and our region, putting in place vital early prevention schemes to ensure that domestic violence is stopped in the early stages possible. The local command has also been heavily involved in the Campbelltown Domestic Violence Committee, a community-led group comprising of representatives from over 20 organisations across the region. This is essentially aimed at drastically lowering the rate of domestic violence in our city and our region. Campbelltown Local Command has also been involved in the White Ribbon organisation, a group that members of this chamber of all sides and all persuasions are also heavily involved in. Our local police work closely with White Ribbon to promote the cause of stamping out domestic violence in our community, and I commend both groups for this work, particularly from a preventative perspective. The tireless efforts of our Campbelltown Local Command in relation to domestic violence are paying off, Mr Acting Speaker, as the latest crime statistics for Campbelltown show an 11% drop in the rate of domestic violence incidents in the past 24 months. There's much more we need to do in this area to further lower this rate, but I have every confidence in Superintendent Benson and his team, who I know will work tirelessly so we can continue to see this rate fall. As all of us in this chamber are aware, our police force in New South Wales works incredibly hard, often in very difficult circumstances and under increasing scrutiny. It is vital that we support them and provide them with the resources and services and subsequent funding they need to confront those challenges into the future. The work they do in our community, as we know, Mr Acting Speaker, often goes unnoticed and at times unheralded. It's often only when we need their assistance that we truly appreciate our local police and their efforts. I commend the work of the New South Wales Police Force and indeed the Campbelltown Local Area Command, led by Superintendent Wayne Benson, and I ask all members of this chamber to join me in doing so. I thank the House.
I call the member for Northern Table.